3 years after Russia invaded Ukraine, tensions are rising, not just between Kyiv and Moscow, but also between European nations and their longtime ally, the United States. Under President Donald Trump, the US and Russia have started peace talks without Ukraine or Europe at the table. This has sparked frustration among European leaders and Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelenskyy. On February 17th, European leaders met in Paris to discuss security guarantee for Ukraine. A day later, top diplomats from the US and Russia held talks in Saudi Arabia, again without Ukraine or Europe present. So EU leaders will now hold an emergency summit on March 6th in Brussels. Their focus? Finding ways to support Ukraine's security as the US steps back. One proposal on the table is a 20 billion euros military aid package, including weapons, artillery, and financial support. EU Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas is leading this effort to sustain Ukraine's defense. The Trump administration has made it clear that Europe must take the lead on Ukraine. Trump's focus has shifted to domestic priorities like border security rather than European conflicts. Analysts warn that this could embolden Russia because European nations lack the military strength to counter Russia alone, while US is using its influence to push for a settlement favorable to Moscow. French President Macron has stated that Trump must not be weak in dealing with Putin.
Et donc ce que je vais faire, c'est je vais lui dire, au fond, tu peux pas être faible face à ça.
While UK's Starmer has emphasized Ukraine's right to a secure future, but Trump has dismissed their concerns, saying Europe's leaders haven't done anything to end the war. But despite the uncertainty, global support for Ukraine remains strong as leaders from the EU, Canada, and Nordic countries arrived in Kyiv to mark the war's third anniversary. As Europe charts its own course, the question remains, can it fill the security gap left by the US? Tell us in the comments below. For more such explainers, subscribe to Dawn News English.